Dear Fabulites, I have a question for you. What did I watch that opens with a Baldwin quote, James Baldwin, we love James Baldwin, and closes with Sam confessing and creating and distributing the invite to the Whiteface Party, and by extension creating the Whiteface Party itself. And you guess, dear white people, the television show, is it on Netflix? I think it's on Netflix. If you guessed that, and if you guessed that I'm going to be reviewing it, you're so right. And I'm so excited. I just watched a movie the other day, and I'm really looking forward to reviewing it. I didn't take good notes the first episode. You know, it's a sitcom, so it's a half hour type scenario. So I don't know what in-depth notes that I'm going to have to take, but I'm really excited I'm just excited. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the season, and I'll be able to binge watch it as much as I can. You know how your schedule don't always allow you to just have, it was going to take 4 hours to just sit and watch. Dear white people, dear Fabulites, and I wanted to go back and get that Baldwin quote because it was good and it was fitting. So, but I did take some notes, but they weren't like, my official usual notes that I do. But I think when I did Insecure, I did more casual notes, but we'll see. So we have the biracial ultra activist Sam getting outed by her white grad student boyfriend. He takes a picture of her, and I don't know where he posted on Instagram, and he says, "I hate when Bay leaves." And then I think that the black woman, one of the black women who is really into, who's very integrated into her predominantly white institution and probably has a whole bunch of white friends, and he's probably one of her white friends on Instagram. She sees that post. They here taking pictures. She sees that post, and then she tagged everybody because little baby girl Sam is in a meeting with all the black folks from all the different black student organizations, and everybody starts getting, tagged in the photo. And then by the end of the meeting, everybody know that Miss Blackity Black, who's biracial and ain't that visually very blackity black, and even the blackest of the blackity black, may not be, in their identification black. And I guess theoretically, I haven't personally had that experience, but I guess you could be blackity black. Can you? That's a good question. Can you be blackity black and date a white person? I mean, I don't know, because what I have noticed, and I noticed this when I was an undergraduate student at my predominantly white institution that I attended in New York City, that a lot of these men who are like scholars and black activists and black, intellectuals are married to white women and or to very, very light women who I now would consider racially ambiguous. But it was like, back then I'm like, if they black, you could barely tell they black just by looking at them. So are they blackity black? Are they for the people? I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. I have some theories. I have some thoughts. I have some ideas, but I don't know if I have the answer. Do you have the answer? If you do, go ahead and share it in the comments. So anyway, I thought that was a really fun thing. It's like the movie picks up, or not the movie, but the TV show kind of picks up where the series left off. And the woman who played Sam, oh my God, the people who were taking pictures are back again. Have they gone around the block and now they're taking pictures? They look like older people, so I'm assuming that they're not scoping out the house for a robbery, right? So anyway, dang, what was I saying? Oh, but the woman who plays the main character on this show, she was also a main character on this show called, I think it was called Hit the Floor, and it was about some professional dancers for like a basketball team or something. And she was dating a basketball player, and she was like the head bitch of the team. She was like the leader of the team. She ended up buying the team. She was like a boss. She was a boss biatch. On that show. I really enjoyed her on that show, but I tell you, I can't hardly recognize her. And both characters were very confident and very bold. So I would think that I would kind of feel her in it, but I don't know. So anyway, okay, so that's that. I can't remember what the actress's name is who plays Sam in Dear White People and played a Latina woman in Hit the Floor. Is that what it was called on VH1? I don't know. Okay. So, and then, okay, the other thing on the show that they had, I love the watch party. All of the, a lot of the black students, I can't say it was all, but a lot of black students were together watching a show called Defamation. Is Defamation Scandal? I wasn't sure. I'm like, is it a real show? But I love the watch party. I love the social aspect of it. And since she had been outed, her friend kind of helped her to, she just brought her white boyfriend to the watch party. Like, she's not going to be embarrassed. She's not going to be undercover. Or if she is embarrassed, she's going to be embarrassed out in public. So, yeah, I have a white boyfriend and what? And that's what I feel like. I feel like, do you, boo. Be you. Be who you are. I don't have to understand it. I don't have to agree with it. It don't have to be how I would do what I do. But I think that you should do you, because God created you to be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you, right? Okay. So I already said that the TV show starts where the movie left off. I love the way that the folks are code switching. There's like one scene where the two girls are talking to each other, and I had somebody correct me on one of my videos. They corrected my English. I thought that was very funny. But I didn't tell them. I just ignored the comment. But I love the way that the folks are code switching. So they're like talking to each other, and they kind of go back and forth from their very, very standard English. One of my girlfriends said, sometimes you need to use the voice. This is years ago when I was just graduated from college. I'm like, what's the voice? And she's like, she explained it to me. And it's basically your most standardest of standard English voices, with the cadence and everything. And sometimes you need to use the voice. But that scene was, I love that. I could totally relate to it. Yes, I'm here for it. And I really appreciated the way that the best friend accepted her relationship. Now, she was not all that excited about it, but she loves her friend. That's how I felt. I felt like I love you and I accept you. So, hey, so I like that. And then I like the introduction of the communities of black folks. So they were different. It was like, we are not a monolith. No group of people is a monolith. If you have two people, they two different people. So if you have, two people are not a monolith. So, so I like how they showed, different quote unquote types of people, but even within those people there, so it's like you see a whole bunch of different types of black people. Now, what kind of confused me, and I'm like, I don't really get it, is they did have an African student. Look, I just watched the first episode, so I don't know where they're going with that person. And maybe the accent was really good. I don't know. It sounded kind of like a caricature to my ears. And I was kind of like, am I offended? Now, I'm of African descent, obviously. But I know at the school that I went to, like the head of the Black Students Organization was from Ghana. He was Ghanaian. And then the woman who was the vice president when I first came in, she was from Nigeria. And then the guy who was Ghanaian was dating a woman from her mother. One of her parents was Swedish, and one of her parents was from some, I think, West African country. So there were like a lot of African students at the university. And I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't experience them as comic relief. They seem like some of the, just as powerful, some of the most powerful people, in the mix, I guess. I mean, but I just kind of felt like it seemed like that African student was kind of isolated, or something was weird with that portrayal that made me feel kind of, I felt away. So, the people out here who are, not just of African descent, but, maybe your parents are, grew up on the African continent, or else, you grew up, I don't know. Did y'all see it? What am I, I don't know. But, I was glad that there was an African student in there in theory, but then I was kind of like, I don't know. So, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to get to see Dear White People. I might have a gap in my schedule, but I'm still trying to catch up with The Handmaid's Tale. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch Secrets Revealed on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, because, you know, they done snatched more than half a year of my life with this foolishness. But I might do another week. I don't know, because they might be revealing secrets, and am I going to be able to sleep tonight without the secrets being revealed? I don't know. And I don't think Potomac